Tracey.
In the movie Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, or Willy Wonka, there's a little girl in there, and her name is Veruca Salt. And Veruca Salt is not a nice girl. She manipulates her mom and dad, but she doesn't do it in a nice way. She has tantrums and she stomps her foot, and in the movie, she sees a little man far off in the distance, and she said, "What is that?" And the factory owner says, "That's an Oompa Loompa." And she looks at him, and she looks at her daddy, and she says, "Daddy, I want an Oompa Loompa, and I want an Oompa Loompa right now." And the father gets all flustered, and he looks at the owner of the factory, Willy Wonka, and he goes, "How much for an Oompa Loompa?" Well, Oompa Loompas aren't for sale. Since the beginning of time, children have manipulated their parents to get what they want. Especially little girls. It's their first foray into becoming a woman. Because once they have daddy wrapped around their little finger, they move on and they wrap their boyfriends, and then they do it to their husbands. Our story started about 15 years ago when Peter and I decided to have a baby, and we were blessed with a little baby girl. They start out innocently enough. She's walking with Daddy along, looking in all the stores. "Daddy, Daddy, if I had those pink ballet slippers, I could be the best ballerina in the whole world." And Daddy closes his eyes, and he sees his daughter as the lead ballet dancer in the Nutcracker seat. So he takes her hand, and he walks her into the store, and he buys her those little pink ballet slippers. He buys her a couple tights and a couple leotards and throws in a tutu. He even takes her to see the Nutcracker Suite Ballet, which she promptly falls asleep because she's only 3 years old. Daddy just bought his first Oompa Loompa. Then we go from pre-K to 6th grade. She's Daddy's little girl. She does everything right. She has her private ballet lessons. She has her private violin lessons. She has the private piano lessons. She has the violin. She has the piano. She's got a keyboard. She keeps herself happy. Daddy coaches the soccer team all the way through 6th grade. And he loves doing that because it's his little girl. And she'll come up to him and she'll wrap her arms around him and give him a big kiss and say, "Daddy, I love you." Then they hit middle school. By the time they hit middle school, they have their stride down. "Daddy, I need an Oompa Loompa and I need it right now." "Daddy, don't you think I should have a new bedroom set? I'm not in 6th grade anymore." "And Daddy, you're so good at making things. Will you make me a loft bed?" And Daddy's chest puffs up and he goes, "Why, yes, I will." And they walk together to go find some plans for a loft bed. Well, this isn't your normal loft bed with a twin bed on top and a little student desk underneath. Oh no, we've got a queen-size loft bed with a full-size desk underneath with drawers, shelves, and track lighting.
No.
"Daddy, I need an Oompa Loompa and I need it right now." "Daddy, don't you think that I should have a good phone that I could text on in case I need to get a hold of you in an emergency and you're not there?" "By Godchild, you're right. We'll get you an Android like your mother's." "Oh, no, Daddy, I don't want an Android. I want an iPhone 5 just like you. And that way we can have matching apps and everything." "And Daddy, don't you think that I should have an otter case with that? I am in middle school and I might drop my phone." Hers is white, his is black. She graduates from middle school with honors just like her father, and then it's on to high school. "Daddy, I need an Oompa Loompa and I need it right now." Dad, guess what? They have a computer club at our school." "That's great, daughter. Are you going to join?" "No, Daddy, I can't. You need a laptop for that. And I don't have one." Well, let's go on the internet. You know what? If you join that computer club, I'll buy you a laptop. Oh, Daddy, I will join. He goes, let's go onto the internet and we'll see if we can find a good deal. But Daddy, I need it by Monday and it won't be here in time. It's already Saturday. Well, your mom can take you to Best Buy. I'm leaving town. But Daddy, she doesn't know anything about computers, and I'll probably end up something with a Pentium processor, and you know those are old even before they're out of the box. By God, child, you're right. And off to Best Buy they go. When she comes home, she's got a brand new state-of-the-art laptop with a touchscreen. She smiles at me, flips her hair over her shoulders, and skips into her room with her new toy. Yes, our children learn from a very early age how to manipulate us. Daddy, I need an Oompa Loompa, and I need it right now. You remember, Daddy, when you gave me the new computer, and you gave me one of your old computer cases? Well, it's really heavy, and it won't fit in my locker. My daughter read this speech. And she came out and she goes, Mom, how do you know that I do this? I look at her, I flipped my hair over my shoulder, and I smiled and I said, how do you think I got my BMW?